Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic. So Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
I don't give a flying fuck. Rum and supper I never refuse. Milk in his belly makes sense.
Things are generally tidy. What are you looking at?
Here to talk about the contract.
Contract? Ah, yes. Put my mark to something of the sort. Seems a creature's attacking lonely passers-by, abandoning their corpses in gutters around Oxenfurt.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps, but we've a ploughing war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
I'll take the job. Need to hear some details.
You'll learn everything I know.
Like to examine the victims' bodies.
A corpse is a corpse.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of...
Ask our Sawbones. He'll know if the corpses have been burned.
Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Some woman survived an attack. They say she's not been sober since. I'd try the tavern in Oxenfurt if you're willing to try talking to her.
Won't give me any trouble with the reward, will you?
Nah, I want this out of my hair.
Oh, I'll give a flying fuck.
Oh, will you buy a round for a victim of the beast?
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
I think you'll tell me everything I need to know. Bottle or no bottle.
Yes, I will. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. Couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all!
What a freak. Beg your pardon?
Your kind spreads disease. Defeatism and
Help a poor bloke out. They found another corpse yesterday.
A bracelet. Pretty worn. Silver under the gilding. Too big for a woman's wrist. Attacker lost it most likely.
You got nothing to fear.
Long
Haven't you
way
heard?
run of it.
The beast only attacks rich blokes. Not even one second.
You the medic? I'd like to see the monsters.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet.
You done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want. If you were an orphan, diagnosed anemia.
Mustn't think like that.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood. Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol. Just like the other one. Fondness for jewelry. Wounds on the victims' bodies. Everything suggests a catachan. Except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
Honor in the fatherland.
Oh! Bought 300 elks of black cloth. Deal of a life.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, all right? What's your poison?
Want to get drunk off my ass, and it's gotta be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither, just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
More, and keep it coming.
Choked to death.
Once was a maid from Vic of Varro. Tight at night she'd be loose come morrow. Her lie in the morning. Another maid from Vic of Varro. Howled with pleasure, drank with sorrow, till her lie in the morning.
Catacan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.
Beware.
Ah!
You know neither the day nor the hour.
Our third maid was not handy. Gave it up to any man standing. Her lie in the morning.
What's the meaning of this? Such rudeness and vulgarity, young people these days.
All right, all right. Sheesh.
I sense your blood.
Come out and fight, bitch.
I shall drink your blood.
Where's that damned Catacan? I can hear it. Which way to go? I can hear it. It's going to the hut by the river. Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a Catacan was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catacan?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
So long.
Just a bit more and I'll drop this job.
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Spare me your lecture about responsibility.
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory, but if you're not in the mood...
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
How'd it go with the lodge? Anyone agree to help?
I'm afraid the situation's looking grim. Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. But it's neither the time nor the place for this discussion. Triss will tell you more.
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenford. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Watch me, you're going, eh?
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk. Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
No, not officially, but you know how it is.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What now?
What our friend said about the guards was interesting.
Drinking on duty? Zoltan could make sure they have plenty of hooch.
Good idea. I'll search for the entrance to the ruins. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Fuck. He's a copper. Ooh. Ah. Oh.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her. See right away, the best deals this side of the pond.
Ooh. Oh, my. In a hurry. Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not
Just this morning, my critter came back from the market with news.
Piss off.
Mysterious murders.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
And what then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
A witcher. An abomination.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... Turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. A deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
That was strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
Well. Who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, 'cause you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch! Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu Bieberfeld. You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Wait, Ciri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mama's Plane, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Ciri. It's Dudu.
Gods! You give me quite the scare.
Wouldn't have had to if you hadn't impersonated Horson.
What the blazes were you thinking?
Once we'd fled, I'd no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Horson Jr. In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Horson got his, in a way, sharing it with a Doppler named Dudu.
That was courageous, Dudu. I'd never expect it from you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
Chose an interesting line of business.
Dudu's always had a head for numbers. What's a few brothels and casinos? He'll manage.
That's the thing. I don't need to. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprises. I'm a blue water trader now.
Horson's men didn't protest?
I've contacts in the guilds. Run a thriving trade. Profits are twice what they were before. To Wiley's men, a purse twice as heavy means twice as much respect for the men handing it to them.
Be careful. You could get found out.
Wiley's men are too stupid to catch on. His colleagues ain't much better. Mind you, even you were fooled.
And that might have ended very badly for you.
True, I get a bit carried away at times, but mostly I'm careful.
Time's up.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. And take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, Dudu. Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
A friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
I asked for fresh fish. What's this? Fresh fish? You call this fresh?
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad. But the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
Watch it.
This somewhere in Zeracania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalark was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
Any need must kill one more beast, they'll give you the keys to the city.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees? Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however...
Bee, I'm standing right here.
All right. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long.
Oh! Bravo,
So, your friend, Bee.
And what about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss.
Who do you think you
Life
are?
was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valder. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Oi!
Where's this friend of yours?
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
What's eating him?
Oh, don't worry. That's just how Agar is. Be back to his jolly old self by evening. What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Gladly.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
Come on, Roach.
You were faster once!
Giving you a head start. Faster! You're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race! Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwin's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
안 먹으려고 12,000원씩이나 내고 먹고 싶다. 아니 뭐 그냥 자기소개를 1분을 했어요. 근데 이제 그거를 제가 준비를 뭐 자소서만 읽어보고 그때 막 질문, 예상 질문 이것만 준비했잖아요. 그러다가 거기 도착해서 이제 자기소개를 한다라는 말을 어떻게 들었어요. 그래서 바로 그거 인터넷 찾아보고 하니까 1분 정도로 한다라더라고요. 그때 알아가지고 그때 빨리 막 머릿속으로 정리해가지고 해가지고 딱 갔죠. 딱 물어보더라고 가자마자 자기소개 하자고.
자기소개 한번 해보라고요?
준비 안 했으면 때 적었고 나머지 이제 연관된 거 뭐 이제 뭐 공무원에서 좀 잘 마음이 안 맞는 팀을 만났다 어떻게 할 것인가 뭐 이런 식으로 이것저것 공무원 관련된 거 물어서 시사 같은 거 많이 안 물어봤어. 하긴 했는데 뭐 그냥 그것대로 말하고 왔어요.
그렇죠, 말하면 됐어. 못하면
거기서 미역들 막 미흡이라고 뜨면은 탈락 처리시킨다고. 미흡. 그럴 일이 어떻게 있어. 미역을 주는구만. 제대로 하라고.
성의가 잘 알아듣시겠지. 쉽지 않으라고. 너가 1번이었냐?
아니 2번.
그 앞사람 있었네.
그런가 봐요. 딱 앞에 한 명 있습니다.
너가 2번이었잖아.
1024 2였죠.
8시부터 시작한다고 하는데 문자가 안 오래.
8시에까지 도착이더라고. 그래서 8시에 도착해서 막 이것저것 안내하고 뭐 서류 작성하고 하면서 한 30분, 40분, 뭐 45분까지 이렇게 있다가 그때 했어요. 거의 9시 돼서요. 거의 1시간 거의 그냥 대기하고 있어요.
뭐 9시 반에 2차가 끝나자고 안 했어?
아니 그러니까 이제 9시 반까지 2차가 와야 돼. 그래서
2차가 와서 그렇게 준비하는 동안 2차를 진행하고 있겠구만.
네, 대기 장소로.
그 사람들 너처럼 양복 입고 왔니?
네, 다 양복 입었어요. 나만 막 혹시나 막 저번에 근무할 때 입으라고 그거 뭐 면접 볼 때 입어도 된다고 했던 거 그거 입었으면 큰일 날 뻔했어요.
다 양복 입으니 너 막 그렇게 입었었네.
나만 막 무슨 이상한 막 무슨 차이나 뭐 그거 입고 막 난리 났어. 그리고 다 검은 구두 신었더라고.
양복에는 되게 구두가 셀 테니까.
근데 솔직히 구두까지는 뭐 굳이 안 맞춰도 어차피 이제 나중에 정장 안 입으면 구두 신을 일이 없잖아요.
현장에서는 뭐 얼마나?
그래서 실용적으로 그냥 구두는 잘 쓴 것 같아요.
실제로는 구두 신고 다니는 거 귀찮아. 구두는 양복 입을 때만 신지 다른 데는 잘 안 신어.
저는 그냥 뭐 어떤 옷을 입든 그 이번에 산 그 갈색 그 신만 신고 다니고 무난하더라고요.
단어 스타일이 캐주얼도 많고 양복도 많고. 근데 나는 정장에 뭐냐 운동을 신잖아.
엄마 짬밥이 되잖아.
와 다들 양복 입으니까 삐까삐까 했네.
아 근데 그 옷 색깔이 그 내게 막 약간 막 은은하게 빛이 나요. 뭔지 알죠? 되게 고급스러워 보이는 거 알죠? 남들은 다 그냥 빛이 안 나 그냥 검은색인데 거의 나는 뭔가 되게 막 고급져 보이더라고. 막 거의 몇십만 원짜리 옷 입은 줄 알았어. 근데 그거 막 예. 그러니까 근데 그래서 좋았다고요. 딱 내 것만 뭔가 진짜 최고급 양복을 입은 느낌이었어.
야, 형이 옷을 해서 마치 딱 했지. 아니면은 또 양복 준비 안 했을 거네.
근데 그냥
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once the...
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax,
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning.
you worry too much.
You promised!
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be...
Me too.
As is my inheritance.
Your life is yours, exclusively.
Geralt, you know that's never been. All because of this damned elder blood. Granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life...
Then it's time to end this.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. No.
You're forgetting Avalok.
Avalok's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control.
If you say
You doubt it?
there'll come a day when Avalok...
Perhaps. But if so, it will be... And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo.
Incredibly useful.
Finally found you two. Enjoying your...
I'd rather know how you fared with the merchant. Managed...
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said, we need horses. We will have...
Ho ho,
I knew you'd warmed. We mean to sneak into the man's stable with 30 head, a few... Coming with?
Of course.
Just buy the horses.
With what cost?
Ciri gave you a full...
Enough for one at most, whereas at the least we need...
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip the merchant bare. And it's... Don't make us beg.
Gotta be another way to... Just so happens I got...
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin, he objected to us. I'll not trade with some. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal.
What can I do?
Yes, yes, yes!
What type?
Steady. Time...